Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome into the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz. I am Andy Graham alongside Randy Lee. We'll be with you for the next hour, taking your comments, taking your phone calls, talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics. We'll talk about some of the things that Hugh Freeze had to say in his press conference this week, looking back at the Missouri game and looking forward to the Arkansas game on the road there in Fayetteville. Both these teams struggling in the SEC. I think that's fair to say. Arkansas has fired their coach, Bobby Petrino, now in control. They are scoring a lot more. They've had two very close games, 3-point games, a loss to Tennessee and a 3-point loss to Texas A&M. So they are definitely a formidable team offensively for sure. Defensively, they are atrocious, but I'm not sure that matters to the Auburn Tigers the way they're playing offense right now. But regardless, we'll look at those things. We'd love to hear from you as always. 256-234-6221. Give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind. The calls have been have been great the last couple of weeks. Everybody's, chiming in on what they think the issues are, what needs to be done. Would you like to see a quarterback change? Does that matter at this point? I know a lot of the sentiment has been, what are we waiting for to pull the trigger on Hugh Freeze? Maybe I can make an argument. Just devil's advocate here about why you don't do that. I don't know. I'll try. If we want to go that route, I don't know. But you watched the game Saturday, Randy. Jim and I talked about this yesterday, broke it down a little bit. Your thoughts?
Well, I've just gotten to the point where I have no hope on the offensive side. I really have. And
it's not a good place to be.
No, it's a terrible spot to be in, because when you watch Auburn and you see the effort given on the defensive side, it tends to make you think that Auburn's going to find their way on the offensive end, and then you just keep getting slapped in the face. And it doesn't feel any different than years past under Hugh Freeze. I could buy in year one that we're trying to rebuild and we don't have the pieces in place to compete at that level, maybe even a little bit in year two. But, Andy, if anything, we've gone backwards. We've gotten worse. And the same problem areas that we had with the RPO offense a few years ago is the same ones that are presenting themselves now. And did you pick either of these quarterbacks?
I did not.
I didn't pick them. Did you pick any of these coaches? No, I didn't pick any of them either. And a lot of the players that you see out there at the skill positions that we've held to high acclaim, I didn't pick any of them either. So a lot of these guys are all Hugh Freeze's guys, and they're still not getting it done when other programs that I know don't have the talent that we have out there on the field are getting it done. So, Andy, that's the best I can give to you to start the program today. Let's go to the phone lines. Caller, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
What's going on, guys?
Glad to have you.
Saturday after the game, did y'all hear Freeze with God wants him at Auburn comment?
I did not hear that, but I've since gone back and read the comment. Yes.
See, that's the kind of thing that aggravates me with Freeze. I feel like the guy knows that we're a predominantly conservative Christian fan base. And he's just using that. And I feel like he done that at Ole Miss. He used that at Ole Miss when he got in trouble with the call girls. He runs to his religion, his faith. And, I don't like that kind of crap. And I'll hang up and listen to y'all's thoughts on that. But that just struck me kind of wrong. War Eagle, guys.
War Eagle to you. Ooh, hey, Do you want me to take this one? Because I think you know without even saying anything that I agree with every word that just exited his mouth.
Yes.
From the moment we hired him.
Now what?
You need to stop me because I'm about to give it. I'm about to just add to what you just heard.
No, I'm just going to say this: in private conversations, which will remain private, but I will say that at least for 2 years now, Randy has been less than complimentary of Hugh Freeze. I'm not talking about coaching. I'm not talking about X's and O's, just basically what Milan is saying. So this yes, you've got back in here.
Okay, well, I do think that I was semi-raised this way within my family to at least have my radar up with, and I hate to be this way, but maybe there's a lot of you that are that way too, but I've seen bad churches. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
I've seen terrible church leadership. Mm-hmm. I've witnessed churches split, and I've witnessed people act poorly under religious circumstances, maybe more poorly under that than I ever have out in the common public. Maybe because my expectation level of that is why can't they all be like my grandmother or something like that? You know, mentally I go back to the first people that I actually respected in the church.
Right.
And then I have to come around people that I don't respect at all. And I don't know Hugh Freeze enough, but my radar is so high on him. And it has been from day one. It's like something feels like I'm getting sold something that's not true on the back end. Maybe I'm wrong, but and Andy will tell you, Mom, from day one I've said, man, I'm telling y'all my radar is really high on this guy. He tells me he's turned over a new leaf, but I don't see it. He has no problem throwing. He acts like he's not throwing players under the bus, but he slings them so far under the bus that he runs over their head, Andy.
Yeah.
And I just have an issue with what you get from him. I don't mind Hugh Freeze. I really don't. We've had one circumstance, and I won't bring it up, with you and Brett that really raised my radar to that guy. Like through the roof with that guy at an event that we went to where, Andy, he was less than impressive. And he wasn't a very Christian-oriented man with the way that he treated y'all that day. I'll put it that way. And since then, until he proves that that's not truly who he is, I think that's who he is. So, no, am I going to be upset when this all goes down? No, I'm not. Did I have a problem with him getting hired to begin with? No, I really didn't. Andy would say that. Mm-hmm. I believe everyone deserves a second chance. Do I think I'm better than Hugh Freeze? No, but I don't act like I am either, and I dang sure don't get on there or on this program and think the good Lord is the reason I deserve my $7 million job when I'm putting a poor product out there and I'm running over the heads of the players that are out there trying to give me effort, and I'm not taking a lot of the credit for how bad things are going.
I'll give my thoughts. Let's go back to the phone. Line 2, I believe.
Okay. Caller, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
Hey, guys, this is Lonnie from Loach. How y'all doing?
Great. War Eagle to you, Lonnie.
I have to agree with the guy that called in earlier about Freeze using religion. It's not the first time I've heard him do it. But here's the thing. He sticks his foot in his mouth constantly. Not only is he not a good coach, but he did it with the Austin situation, which I thought was just about unforgivable. He did clarify. I don't think it was enough. It was really embarrassing. But, this guy's got to go. I don't think we're going to win this weekend. My own choice is John Summerall. I like to know what y'all think about him. But the last thing I wanted to say is, I pray to God too, and maybe he had Morton Freeze as all coach anymore. So I don't know what Hugh Freeze is talking about. I guess we all can talk to God. Y'all have a good one, War Eagle.
Thank you, Lonnie.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate it. A lot of phone calls coming through. You get yours in. 256-234-6221.
We'll be back with more right after these messages.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard, Montgomery, or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
For work or play, it's Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Silverado and Colorado's ready to roll for Chevy Truck Month. Get going in a powerful new full-size Chevrolet Silverado with discounts up to $13,500 off. Test drive the mid-size Chevy Colorados. Big performance and big discounts up to $5,000 off. People from all over the USA are coming to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Randy here with you. About 45 more minutes left in today's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. We're brought to you, of course, each and every day by Sensa Green, Heating, Cooling, and Insulation, and J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. We appreciate them so much for their sponsorship of the show each and every day. We could not do it without them. Let's go back to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro Hotline.
Caller, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good, James. How are you?
James, my friend.
Yeah, I'm your friend, but I tried to get you and then Brett. You ran then Brett, and y'all to walk off the sofa with me 2 years ago. You didn't want to walk off the sofa with me with Hugh Freeze. Remember, Randy?
I think that I do remember this, James, and
I said, get up, walk out, let's go out the door. Nah, y'all didn't want to do it. You didn't believe me. But I ain't calling to talk about Hugh Freeze, because I listen to y'all every day, and I will be talking about the same thing that we talked about 2 years ago. So that's why I ain't been calling in. I'm calling in because, well, number one, Hugh Freeze has no offense. I keep telling you all that the quarterback we keep throwing under the bus, he has a man route for Cam Coleman. He has nothing for the kid from Alexander City besides a jet sweep. He done made Singleton a jet sweep guy. He has no offense. You throw the knot to the running back. You make your offensive line that is a running offensive line type running lineman. You want to make them passes, but I'm gonna leave that pass blocker. But I'm gonna leave that here. I'm calling about the next coach at all. Y'all don't want to hear. Auburn don't think it's gonna be it should be a sexy hire. We won't hire. He could save the receivers. He would make them real receivers. They could learn something. Cam Coleman don't know nothing but two routes, a go route and a hook. That ain't no route for no receiver. Do more with him. This guy can save your receivers. You keep DJ Durkin over there as your defensive coordinator and pay him his $3 million, but he need to get out of that three-man front. But this guy can save your receiver. I looked over the coaching carousel, man. It's nothing out there besides the top six coaches that got the top six programs. It's really nothing out there. Don't give me no John Summerall. Don't give me no Brett Key. Don't give me no Alec Goldich. Don't give me no Glenn Schumann. I may take a Lashley if and when they fire Hugh Freeze. Because there's nothing out there. All of these are second-tier coaches. It would not be a flashy hire. So this guy is better than those second hires. Randy, Andy, do you want to win?
Love to win,
do you really want to get back to winning?
Who can bring it to us?
The guy you're facing Saturday. Bobby Petrino.
Oh, God.
He got a little fiery in him. He knows offense. He's got receivers running all over the field. He know about a quarterback. You keep the defensive coordinator over there. Or if you want to go with a young guy, You try to hire Bobby Petrino as your offensive coordinator. If Arkansas is fool enough to let him go, who is better after them top 6 coaches? Name somebody else better than Bobby Petrino on that second tier that you going to go out and try to hire. Nobody. But the Auburn people ain't going to want him because he ain't no flashy hire. And that nut Tuberville ain't going to let him over there because of what they try to do to him. So we would not hire. But I want you and Randy to honestly look at the second tier, y'all, the coaches that the media is going to throw at them because they throwing at people from on all these, Florida should hire him, Florida should hire him. And that's what John Cordner do. He'll go out there and hire a firm, and then the media throw, John something wrong. Brett Key. And then he'll go back and come back after paying $3-5 million. And so, we going to go with Brett Key, John Summerall, and Glenn Shortman. They do what the media asked them to do instead of doing his due diligence job like he should have last year. Now, I would take a Brett Lachey, or either the Jamie Caldwell from Liberty, but don't give these a second-tier coaches. And you mean to tell me all these second-tier coaches is better than Bobby Petrino? Because you're not going to get a splash eye. And I want y'all to tell me, out of all these coaches you look around in college football, besides the top 6 coaches with the program, who is better than Bobby Petrino? And if you want to win, you'll go back to Bobby Petrino. If you don't hire. Thank you.
Thank you, James. Thank you for the phone call. I'm going to let you start with that one.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. James, I love you. You know I do, brother. I don't want any part of Bobby Petrino ever. Yes, okay. He is a good offensive coordinator. He has effective passing skills and concepts. I grant you. The man is a snake. I mean, he is literally the most duplicitous, deceitful, demonic head coach that we've seen in the last, I don't know. I mean, he screwed Louisville. He screwed Western Kentucky. He screwed Arkansas. He screwed the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, he screwed up Louisville twice, actually. He just, I can't go that route, bro. I don't want any part of him. I don't want any part of Bobby Petrino at Auburn University. Now, do you? Can I name some coaches better? I'd rather have James Franklin than Bobby Petrino.
Well, I think the way that James presented it was the best way to throw it out there, though. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind he's the best offensive mind that we would have had for a while.
Okay.
And
do you want him at Auburn?
No, I didn't say that. I'm just, the way that James presented it, I can appreciate.
Okay.
Keep DJ Durkin. Get you an offense. Maybe even if you can go hire him as the offense coordinator, which would never happen because whoever hired him, you must be in complete need to bring him in as offensive coordinator, I would think. But there could be worse things. There could. Now, I don't want him as head coach at Auburn, no.
If there could be a worse hire as a head coach at Auburn than Bobby Petrino, I'd like to see it. I really.
Well, you're watching one that can't be much. There's no way it can be any worse.
It wins. Well, maybe. Okay.
Well, we just went through a whole segment on. I mean, this guy says things that he doesn't necessarily follow through on the back end. I'd rather have just a complete and total sorry SOB than to have a hypocrite.
Aren't they the same?
No, hypocrites are worse in my book.
All right, we got to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carry or cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell. There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in Central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Randy here with you. Thank you so much for being with us. About 30 more minutes left in today's show. Let me run through a couple of these. We got a phone call. Mike says he thinks Randy would be a good next head coach, and we could do worse. Ty says, I think Hugh Freeze will resign at the end of the season because of his health. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility. Leslie says this is pretty good. Andy, I think she's talking about my unfortunate. Luke says, I am unclear as to Andy's stance on Bobby Petrino. Could he please elaborate and cut through the ambiguity? I mean, do you want him or not? Steve says Free's announcement yesterday that Arnold and Ashton Daniels will split reps in practice this week. That plan doesn't seem that Freeze has any plans for future at QB. That plan doesn't seem like Freeze has any plans for future.
And maybe I misheard it, but I felt like he said all three players would get reps with the first group.
Okay.
In the practice, and I apologize if I misheard that, but when asked directly about Jackson and will he start the game, I thought he made pretty clear that he would because the opening drives have been so good.
Yeah.
The scripted drives have been great, and but when he was also asked, will Ashton redshirt and not play? I mean, we got 5 games left, so we know one of them's against Mercer, so he probably shouldn't need to play past that game. Then you're in that perfect area where if you're going to play him, you want to retain that red shirt, you can start doing it, hold him out of Mercer, and you're in good shape. So I bet he does see the field. So unless Jackson just plays outstanding football, which is a great way for me to segue into, you see any chance Auburn can go on the road and win? I mean, really, what do you give us the odds of going over there and winning on Saturday? I know the line is even, in some regards, in Auburn's favor.
Yeah.
You got any confidence?
I'll say what I said yesterday. I don't think Jackson played bad Saturday. I think he actually played pretty good. I mean, that throw to Cam Coleman was one of the best throws he's thrown all year. Yeah. He flat dropped it. Third down on that last drive. We are going to win the game, and it's 3rd and 9, and he puts a pass. And he's under pressure before that. Makes a phenomenal play to get the ball out to Perry Thompson, who's all of a sudden emerging Perry Thompson. Hello, thank you for showing up and getting him the ball. Hey, yeah, he actually can catch and run. But, throws it to Preston Howard. He just drops the ball on 3rd down. You can't – I mean, that kind of thing cannot happen. So he made some really good things, and people let him down. And we could have had, a lot more points. So we missed a couple of field goals. It would have been the difference in the game. Do I blame McPherson? No, I mean, I understand the dude's got issues, but that's unfortunate. It's all a lot of unfortunate things that are kind of culminating here.
Now we must go back to Mylan's comments with you here shortly, but let's go to the phone lines first. Caller, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
Yes, I'm looking at the show and talking about coaches. I think the best coach we could have had a couple of years ago was Deion Sanders. But the Auburn people don't want Deion because they say he's too controversial or whatever. But we want to win. I'm tired of looking at the same thing over and over and over again and getting the same results. Hugh Freeze ain't no coach. Jackson Honor ain't no quarterback. Thorne wasn't no quarterback. We keep riding the dead horse to death. And it don't make no sense. We want to win, and we need a winner. Deion will bring the players, bring us a quarterback, bring us some good players, receivers, running back, and all. He proven that at Colorado. But we don't want to be fooling with it because he's black. And that's the bottom line. We want a winner. And that's all I got to say about it, because I watched the game Saturday, and I was disappointed. I'm like, when they went in overtime, I knew we were going to lose. Jackson Hunter ain't no quarterback under pressure. And then we just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. He get out there the first couple of drives, he look all right, and then Hugh Freeze had already said he on a short leash. Hell, the leash lasts the whole game. I didn't see no other quarterback out there on the field. And that's just the bottom line is that Auburn don't want to do nothing but fill the stadium every Saturday with fans. We got loyal fans, we got a good defense, but we ain't got no offense. It comes and goes every few
every quarter they might make a good play, one play a quarter, 2 plays a quarter. But that's just the bottom line is that we ain't gonna never win until we get a coach that's gonna bring some players, know how to coach them up, and win. That's the bottom line. Thank y'all, and I'll call back later.
Thank you, Larry. We appreciate it. Look, Milan sounded like a broken record with me, and Larry does. You know, I begged for Deion way before it was the right thing to do was to beg for Deion. And Brett and I actually had this talk on the podcast, which tune us in every morning, 8 o'clock. If you've got YouTube, if you've got Facebook, if you've got all the social media outlets, we do an Auburn Blitz podcast every morning at 8. But we talked about it a few weeks back that, look, we may not have played for an SEC championship. We may not have had a chance to play in the playoff. But if you brought Deion in and we brought Freeze in, we'd have had a Heisman Trophy winner. Mm-hmm. No doubt. We'd have had a really good quarterback. Like, we'd have had some offense. If we could have found some defense to go along with it. And we'd have had a marketer for the program. And we'd have had a few years with Deion and Bruce Pearl to see what they could have drummed up together. So I hate it for Deion right now. I mean, his health doesn't seem to be in a good spot.
Think his health
that's
is
the sad
be.
part, is that his health's not in a good spot.
I'm not sure we wouldn't be in the same place we're still now.
But
we'd have had a great season.
Yeah, and we would have
had one great season. Yeah.
Which is way more than we've gotten out of it.
Which is way more than we've had.
So,
in the last
Larry, you sound like me, and got a couple.
I admit, I was wrong. We should have hired him. Again, I'm not sure we'd have been a whole lot better off as we are right now. But, yes, we'd have had that one great season. I fully acknowledge that. I'll tell you what, we got a couple of calls holding. Let's take a break. Y'all be first up on the other side. Don't go anywhere. More to come right after this.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air is excited to participate in our annual Catch Me in Pink campaign, raising money for cutting-edge breast cancer research. We partnered locally with the Joy to Life Foundation and Vera Bradley to help raise significant funds in support of the cause. Each week, we are giving away prizes locally in addition to our national grand prize, a tropical trip for 2. To enter, simply snap an Ussie of you and a pink-clad Dixie employee and enter it on our website. Dixie will donate money for every photo that's submitted, and you will be entered to win big.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We are located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Sentricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your boat or vehicle to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your vehicle the right way. Located at 702 McCarty Road in Dadeville, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328 or Superior Automotive and Boat Detailing.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill in Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Randy here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. I always like to remind you about Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. A great place to get some great food in the Montgomery and Auburn area. Go and check out their website, steaksandwine.com. Just the letter N, steaksandwine.com. Daily lunch specials, great food. Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. All right, let's go back to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro hotline.
Caller, you on the Auburn Blitz.
Welcome back, everyone, to
Hello.
Hey, how you doing
we got
today?
you. Thank you so much. For all of you out there being
Go ahead, brother.
Pepper Tree.
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead. Talk to us, Bill.
Okay, I wanted to ask why Bo Jackson hadn't been considered as a possibility of coach at Auburn. And I am the same fellow that called in a few weeks ago and said that the death of college football would be the NIL program and the transfer portal. I'd like to have an answer, comment regarding those comments.
Thank you, Bill. We appreciate it. I don't know that Bo Jackson's ever been interested in coaching that I've ever heard of. I've never known him to even be an assistant coach.
No.
Do you think Bill's talking about Cadillac?
Maybe.
Now that one would be a good question. I'm not saying that was a bad question. I love Bo Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a natural, pull, but he's such a big
I
Auburn
do
guy.
think Carnell did a 1,000 times better job of being the head coach of Auburn during his last half of the season than what we had before under Brian Harsin or what we've had since.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it at that. The brand of football that he was after playing and the way that we carried ourselves felt more like Auburn then than any time before or after.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yes.
That's what Andy wants. Look, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but Andy wants old school, hard-nosed,
physical
football. It's not that he wants to run the ball 90% of the time. He doesn't want to go into the wing tee. He would like for us to be an Al Borges-esque offense where you can do a little bit of both. I'm throwing some words in your mouth, Andy, but I hear it all the time from you. But you want us to be physical.
Yes.
Correct.
I think that's Auburn. I think that's in Auburn's DNA. I think that's who they are. That's what we made our bones on. That's why we ruled the 80s. That and I realize I'm going way back, but I mean, look, even under Tommy Turville, those 2000 teams, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, those were physical teams. We threw the ball around. I mean, we had Brandon Cox, was a pretty good passer when he was, in 2007 got away from us, but. I mean, Jason Campbell, we threw the ball, but we were balanced, but we were physical. And we had we followed it up with great defense. We got the great defense. We just have lost our physical nature. We've gotten soft, and I think it started with Gus. And, after 2014, we just started, I don't know, we just kind of lost our mentality.
Well, lost offensive line recruiting. And
that is a big part of it, yeah.
Really put a lot of premier linemen into the pros since, and that's where it all kind of starts, Andy. Caller, you on the Auburn Blitz.
Yes, how's it going, Randy and Andy?
Glad to have you, Carl.
War Eagle.
War Eagle to you.
Yeah, I just got a few little comments I want to make. I'm hearing a lot of call-in talking about they want to change the quarterback. I talked to Andy last week. I told him I thought he would, Jason Arnold would outplay the Missouri quarterback, and he pretty much did.
Well, his numbers weren't far from it. You look and they had 252 passing to our 207s, pretty equal when you look at the completion percentage. They had 2 interceptions. We only had the 1. We had right at 50 yards rushing, and they had 51. So it's almost pretty much equal. I think I agree with you there.
Yeah, and the other part is I keep going back as they change quarterbacks, put a freshman in it especially. I go back to the early 90s, mid-90s there. We had one that come out was a true freshman, supposed to be really, really super good. And I remember we didn't have an offensive line back then, just like we don't now, to protect the quarterback. And I don't know if y'all remember him, but he had a decent career at Auburn, but thank God for Patrick Nix.
Yeah, he did. We threw the ball around because we had some really good receivers. He had
remember who the quarterback was I'm talking about?
You're talking about Stan White, and we threw him to the fire against Tennessee. And I think
to me, he never was the same quarterback.
Yeah, and he wowed us in that game, if you remember, with the comeback there in the second half. And I remember seeing Stan in high school, and he was an exceptionally good quarterback at Berry, and we were excited to get him, and he did have a good career. And, Patrick Nix had a big play for us in the Iron Bowl that helped us win that game. But, I'm still a big Stan White fan.
Patrick Nix won that Iron Bowl for us.
Oh, yeah. But
Stan got hurt. He got hurt in that game.
Yeah, tore his ACL.
Yeah, Patrick Nix come in on a 4th and 15, do a touchdown pass. But, yeah. And I got one other thing. Talking about all these coaches that they got out there now, I mean, if all the ones I'm hearing floating around, you know who I'd rather have than any of them?
Who's that?
Yeah, I'll get off after this, and I'll just discuss it, but Jimbo Fisher.
I've heard it a lot, Carl, and we appreciate your phone call, and we'll hit on that. I'll actually tee Andy up with that. Jimbo Fisher, I saw a lot on him yesterday. Here, I saw a real unique way of looking at it. Mm-hmm. He's got the Texas A&M buyout. I think that buyout's got some kind of stipulation in it on taking pay or something. And, he could back end a new contract at a different school, hold that money that would have gone to him for 3 years to go toward NIL, and then take his money on the back end of it. Not that I think he'd ever agree to this, but did you see that tweet?
I did not.
It was – I knew the buyout had some stipulations at A&M, but just reading into what those actually are – do I want Jimbo Fisher? I'd rather have Jimbo Fisher, I guess, than Bobby Petrino. Would you?
I would rather have Bobby. Yes, I would rather have Jimbo Fisher. I can't stand Jimbo Fisher, to be perfectly honest with you. But he is
you'd rather have
he's got a national championship.
Would you rather have James Franklin than both?
Yes.
I would too.
And I don't really like James Franklin.
Yeah, but
I mean,
something seems steady with him.
I don't want it to sound like I don't like anybody, but I don't know. Obviously, Bobby Petrino for all the reasons that I stated, but Jimbo, I even when he was an offensive coordinator at Auburn, but he does have ties at Auburn. He knows a lot of the people. He's been mentioned for jobs previously, he does know offense. He's put some.
Can recruit.
He can recruit for sure. There are reasons for both those guys. They're established. James Franklin and Jimbo Fisher for sure. But we'll talk about it during the break. Love to hear from you. One more segment right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sense Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sense Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sense Green.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare. Serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The office is on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz. Been a fun show, jam-packed. Thank you so much for being with us. Let's go back to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro Hotline.
Caller, you on the Auburn Blitz.
Hello, Andy and Randy. How you fellas doing today?
We're great, Jerry. Thanks for the call.
Yes, sir, buddy. Thank you for taking my call. Listen, I hear all this talk about new coaches and different ones, and I'll be honest with you, I do not have one that I've got in mind right now that I think would do good, do great, this, that, and the other. But I can tell you this, I'm sick and tired of losing. I am so tired of losing, and I'm so tired of looking weak and soft. Andy, I totally agree with you that I wish that we had somebody down there to be in charge of our football program that had a hair to them on their backside, and I would lean into our heritage and our DNA, and that's rock'em sock'em defense and running the football. We have got such a great tradition of running backs. I don't know why we do not lean into that and let that be us, because that's who we are, and that's winning football. And I really don't care who they get for a coach, but I'm tired of winning. I got a 15-year-old grandson that texted me after the game the other night. He said, "Granddaddy, I'm just tired of losing." And it gets old. So I would hope they get somebody down there that can get us back on the right track. If they got rid of Freeze today, it wouldn't be too soon for me, guys. I'm sick of it. And I appreciate y'all taking my call. War Eagle.
War Eagle, thank you, Jerry. And I don't know if y'all saw, I showed it to Andy during the break, but the Jets fan walking out, and one of the reporters is asking this kid, and he's got to be like 15, 16 years old, and he's
Jets jersey,
walking out with his dad, and he tries to walk off from her, but she kind of sways him back in. He's like, "I hate this team." He said, "I was born into this." He said, "I can't get out of it." He said, I'm going to be a Jets fan, but I hate this team. And then turned around. You could just see the disgust. So, Jerry, we're not the only ones out there. But if you're 15 years old right now as an Auburn fan, oh, you have got to be questioning life.
Well, and look, we've been in this for, 4 years now. And we go back way far. And we're talking about, this is not just a Hugh Freeze issue. I mean, Auburn's kind of been on a decline for quite a few, since 2020 at least. But even before that, I would even go back to
2015.
18, really. Well, 15, yeah. But regardless, you look at Texas and the problems that they're having. And you look at them, and they're the third most, I think, talented team in all of college football. You look, well, why isn't it working for them offensively? I mean, they need overtime to beat Kentucky, which I'm not saying Kentucky's coming to Jordan-Hare. I don't know what that'll be.
Hold up what you're saying.
But I'm just saying, you look at other places, and it's not just Auburn. You can look at somewhere else and go, my goodness, they're just ultra oozing with talent, and they stink offensively. What's the problem? They got a Manning at quarterback. It happens other places. It's not just Auburn. It feels like that, but it's not just. So let me go back to the beginning of the show where we started. Hugh Freeze to say that God wants him at Auburn, that makes my skin crawl. I'm with y'all 100%. I'm a Christian. I appreciate the values that when other people have those same values as me. God don't care about football. Okay, I'd like to just check him at the door, because when it comes to these kind of conversations about coaches and this and that and winning football games, that's obviously does not enter the conversation. So yes, I believe that, and the more I'm around, the longer Hugh Freeze is at Auburn, the more I see him as a used car salesman. No offense to any used car salesman, but he seems to be trying to sell me a lemon. And
well, he's giving you one.
And it's obvious.
It's not that he sold it; you bought it.
I bought it.
You got to live through it.
And I wanted him, and so I'm stuck with it. So here we are. All right, it's gonna wrap it up for us today. Been a fun show again. Keep it going. And keep the phone calls coming tomorrow. He's Randy Lee. I'm Andy Graham. So long for now, everybody. We'll talk again soon.